Welcome to your Money Monday.
What if I could show you a proven system to get you off-market listings for your buyers that you can't find any inventory for? Hey, I'm Rich Motts. Welcome to Money Monday, session 153. Last week on Money Monday 152, I was at the beach and I touched base with you on the targeted listing search. And I got lots of feedback, emails, and calls wanting more information. Thus, here we go with the targeted listing search. So instead of just using the multiple listing all the time, think about utilizing the T.L.S, which is the targeted listing search, instead of using the MLS. Go further for your buyers. So this is going to be a mix of basically a buyer presentation that you can show buyers who are frustrated and explain how you go further utilizing the T.L.S, and it's going to help you get more listings, get more buyers exclusive agency agreements going with your buyers. So this is how it goes. Start out with this presentation here. Frustrated? Can't find a home in today's market of low listings? Buying a home and you just can't find what you need on the market? I can actually provide you the off-market listings. Let me show you a proven system that will find you the off-market listings that meet your needs. How does it work? We're going to explain the off-market listing search, the traditional realtor search versus the targeted listing search, so the MLS versus the TLS, and what the difference is. The traditional realtor search, it has all the realtors fishing out of the same pond, competing against huge pools of other buyers searching for the same type of home in the same price range. So what happens when this happens? You bid against many other buyers that have much stronger financial options than you probably do. And show the buyers this, the financing chart that shows that conventional financing is number one. Cash is number two, the way to buy a home. It's not financing, so cash is number two way to buy a home. Number three is FHA, and number four is VA. Any other type of financing is pretty much off the chart. It's going to make it real hard for a buyer to compete with. So basically, conventional is number one, cash number two, and so if you're FHA, you have two other types of buyers that could probably beat you out. So it's going to be really hard to strategize for that. So make them aware of that. Also show them that currently in their price range, so pull CMA in their price range and show them the list price to sale price actually ratio. In this example right here, it ranges from 97% to 104% of asking price of what the homes brought in that price range. So show them that currently producing very high sales price to list price and typically over full price. The targeted listing search, the explanation of it is our TLS system has realtors fishing for listings from many ponds that had the exact type of home that's going to fit the buyer's needs without the high competition of the many realtors and their buyers all fighting over the same market listings, the same on-market listings. Basically, those people are all fishing from the same pond. So how does it work? Of course, we consult with you, the buyer, to determine the price range, the area, and the features of homes that they need. We start a targeted listing search, or TLS, that searches for all possible listings that meet their criteria. This includes the off-market listings. Some examples of why a buyer would need the targeted listing search is right now in Stark County, there's only 792 listings available in MLS. That's 21% lower than 2018, about over 30% lower than 2017, and almost 50% lower than 2016. So right now, for example, if they search for a ranch in plain local schools between 1,000 and 1,500 square feet, there's only 8 homes on the market. That's pretty competitive price range and feature range right there. Versus all the ranches that are in the public records in plain, there's actually 2,677. So you can see how this opens it up quite a bit. Then go ahead and show them that nationally the listing inventory is down significantly, and then locally showing them how much it's down compared to the last few years utilizing charts like these, showing that last year there's over 1,000 for sale, this year there's under 800 for sale, and that inventory line is way low there. showing it's at historically low inventory. So exactly how do we do it? How do we do the targeted listing search? Here it is. We utilize all our specialized real estate public search record tools that find all the homes that meet the buyer's needs. We do targeted mail campaigns that alert sellers that we have a buyer for the homes that fit the buyer's needs. So it's actually telling the seller that we have a buyer for their home. We target the seller in areas that you, the buyer, are interested in by utilizing the internet, social media, and many other targeted features that we have. Telemarketing campaigns, door knocking campaigns, our own in-house, within our company, I should say, Cutler Hang and Talk, asking our realtors if they have anything that might be coming up to feature that. Expired listings from high inventory periods from the past, and then of course the traditional multiple listing search. So how do we get started with a buyer? We actually sign an exclusive buyer's agency agreement for a period of 6 months, I recommend, and then get them pre-approved with your favorite lender, favorite trusted lender that is, and then we'll get to work running a targeted listing search to find the home of the buyer's dreams. As far as pricing for postage, the company that we utilize GBS, and they actually will print the mail merge for us. So we run a mail merge through typically Haynes Crisscross, and then the mail merge actually has the seller's name right on it, so it's personalized to them. It explains that they're looking for a home that matches their home description exactly in the letter. Sometimes we even put a story about that specific buyer, where they're coming from, and the reason they'd like to live in that area, and they're like, wow, this is compelling, it's personalized, it's naming the description of my house, it's telling me about the buyer, etc. The total cost of the piece is about 18 to 20 cents a piece, depending on the number of pieces mailed, and I suggest doing at least 400 mailings for the buyer. Then there's the cost of postage, which again, if you send 400 to 600, your total cost, including the printed piece, will be about the same as a postal stamp, so 55 cents basically. So if you send out 400 at 55 cents, that's $220, and typically you get 9 listing calls. And then you should at least get 4 listings or sales from those 9 calls. So would you pay $55 to get a listing? I think so. So here's going to be some sample language of the targeted listing search letters that I'm going to embed right in here with the below the video. So I have 2 examples there. So that's a great thing. Take a look at those examples and utilize that language and build the letters and send them out to that target. I typically recommend a 7 to 10 year home ownership tenureship, basically, so that homeowners have been here from 7 to 10 years, and target that audience and reach out to them in the area that they want, and you will get those 9 calls at minimum probably for the 400 letters you send out. I really hope you like this video. Remember, it's really important for you to take action, and if you need any more information on the targeted listing search, reach out to me. I'm Rich Motts, and I will see you next Monday. Thanks so much, everyone.